everyone, good day and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Oluwatosin, and to all my returning subscribers, you're also welcome. In case you're new here, please consider subscribing, and don't just subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you when next I upload a new tutorial on this channel. In this tutorial, we'll be learning how to make this kind of simple yet beautiful bead. These beads can elevate your outfit from like 10 to 110. I'm not even capping. This kind of beads bring out the best in any boring outfit. It's so beautiful and it's very easy to make. So I already beaded that other hand, and I'll be using this hand to teach you how to make this kind of beading. There are more than one ways to achieve this, but this method I'll be teaching in this tutorial is just the easiest and it's very stress free. This method you'll be learning in this tutorial is the easiest. What you have to do is to pass your thread through your needle depending on the size of the bead that you're working on. Just pick up a needle that can pass through your bead easily, and then you pass your thread into it. Then you decide on your starting point. I started at the middle. This beading is actually going to go around this sleeve, but I chose to start from the middle to one side and then start from the other side to the middle. But you can choose to start from wherever you are starting from, going towards the ending point. So I started from the middle and then I pricked the tip of where I want to bead. You prick it very tiny, almost not showing, like not showing at all. So I pricked it, and then after securing that knot, I passed my bead into the thread that I've passed, and then I used size 6 crystal bead. You can use any bead of your choice. So I passed my bead, and depending on the length you are trying to achieve, I passed 6 beads into the thread, and then I put my stopper. My stopper in this case is this droplet. You can use any stopper of your choice, but my stopper is my droplet. So what you will do is, when you are done passing your bead and the one you are using as your stopper, you are going to shift the stopper down. You can see that I shifted the droplet down, and then I passed my needle back into the bead, the 6 beads that I've passed. I passed it back to my starting point and brought it out from that starting point. So majorly that is it. The next is to pick the next place you are beading, like the distance between your strands. In my case, I used 1.5 inch for the distance between my strands. You can use any measurement of your choice. So from the first place that you've beaded, you're going to pass your needle through it. You know that this my sleeve has lining. If yours doesn't have lining, just pass it in between your fold. The thread should not be showing at the back of wherever you are beading. So you pass it, is either in between the fabric and the lining, or if there's no lining, pass it in between the fold. Like I said earlier, I used 1.5 inch for the distance between each strand, and then come out on the next point. So I came out on 1.5 inch in the case of this sleeve that I'm beading. Then repeat the same process. So I passed 6 beads, and then the 6 beads is not a standard, please. It depends on the length of your strand, how long you want it to be. It can be any number, but I used 6 beads and then I passed my stopper. My stopper in this case is Droplet. You can use any stopper of your choice. You can even use the same bead as your stopper. You can use a bead that is a little bit smaller or bigger than the size of your bead as your stopper. So I shifted my stopper, which is my droplets in this case. I shifted it downward, and then I passed my needle back into all my beads. Pass it back to your starting point, and when you are done doing this, pull it up, then the stopper comes up. Then you pass it back into the place you are beading. Just pass it through between the fabric and the lining, or if you folded it, between the fold, and then you come out at the next place. So it is very easy. Like I said, all the measurements I said here can vary. It depends on the length of your strand that you're trying to achieve. Another thing is, it depends on the distance between each strand that you're trying to achieve. It can be 1/4 inch, it can be 1/2 inch between each strand. Just keep going till you get to where you started from. If at this point you are still with me and you've not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, and don't just subscribe, turn on notification bell so that YouTube notifies you when next I upload a new tutorial on this channel, because on this channel I upload sewing tutorials on daily basis. And if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. In case you still have any question, please ask me down in the comment section I'll leave you to watch the rest of the tutorial because it is very easy and simple to make. Like I said earlier, it doesn't require much explanation. It's just that I mentioned earlier that I didn't start from where I wanted to start from. I started from the middle and then I went towards my left. When I was done with the left, when I got to the middle, down, the armpits, the armhole side, I had to go back to the other side and then I beaded it to the other direction. So it's that simple. Enjoy the rest of the tutorial and I'll see you in my next tutorial.